I'll tell you guys, we'll get to Tuesday's gambling stuff in just a moment. I've got two different coupons for you, another free pick for you as well. But what the hell's going on with the NFL quarterback shuffle? Yesterday, of course, Peyton Manning, blah, blah, blah. You know all the deal there. Tim Tebow is going to be on the trading block, the auction block, the giveaway block shortly, too. But Jacksonville goes out and signs Chad Henne. Really? Seriously? Chad Henne? Boy, he really made us a lot of money with the Miami Dolphins over the past few years, hasn't he? Yeah, they have a lot of confidence there in Blaine Gabbert, don't they? And then Jaguars' former quarterback, David Garrard, who, of course, last year missed the season because of a back problem cut right before the beginning of the regular season started. The Dolphins go and sign him. I don't get it. I mean, you got Matt Moore, okay? We're assuming you're going to maybe try to draft Ryan Tannehill. We talked about that yesterday, but my God, the quarterback carousel. Very strange this year in the NFL. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Tuesday video report. Of course, the bad news in terms of the big dance, we've got to wait till Thursday, but the real bad news, North Carolina's chances took a big hit with their point guard going down with the broken wrist. I see that he's doubtful now for the Sweet 16. I tell you what, guys, I don't know how North Carolina advances without Marshall in there, especially, I had them as a 15-dime play on Sunday, which matched my biggest play of the season. And one of the keys in my analysis, if you read it, was the fact that Marshall's been playing so well of late. I mean, the guy's averaging over 9 assists per game this season. It's because of him. The Tar Heels like to get into track meets, and they put so many points on the board. But more importantly, 6 straight games, double-figure scoring. And that's a bonus for the Tar Heels, and that's why they've been playing so well. But without him in there, I mean, my gosh, it's not like they have another point guard. They can just say, hey, take over the helm for us. They are really going to have some troubles this weekend. But we've got more basketball action tonight with all the Alphabet Soup tournaments going on, plus the NBA, that little sport that everybody has seemingly forgotten about. Before we go further today, let's quickly recap how yesterday went. Of course, yesterday here, I gave you the option again of purchasing one of the handicappers' plays for just $5, and a zillion of you out there took advantage of it, and Craig Davis delivered again. You realize in the past 3 weeks, twice I've done the $5 giveaways with Craig, and once he was the charity play of the week, and he's won them all. So, and here's the interesting thing, guys. Last night, Craig Davis had a 30-dime play, and it was the Butler, Pennsylvania game. And I'm sitting here yesterday going, I wanted to find a good play, a valuable play to make you that $5 offer, because as I mentioned in yesterday's video report, it's something that I've only started doing about a month ago, but I think I'm going to continue doing this as well, because it gives you the opportunity perhaps to sample other handicappers that you normally wouldn't buy, you haven't bought in the past, you've considered buying but haven't for one reason or another. For many of you that are wrapped up in long-term packages with handicapper A or handicapper B, well, this is another option for you to sample somebody else as well, because about 75 to 80% of our customers here at the site are actually wrapped into one particular or two particular handicappers on long-term packages. Of course, it saves them a ton of money along the way. And yesterday I had two guys, Craig Davis and Derek Mancini, who had both been on red hot rolls. And the interesting thing is they both had the Butler, Pennsylvania game. So I decided to cast a deciding vote because, as you know, if you got my plays last night, my best bet was on Butler. And I thought the difference between the Butler and Penn side was that Butler, even though on the road, had such superior size along the front line and would dominate the boards. If you look at the box score, guys, you'll see the Bulldogs out-rebounded the Quakers 42-26. So for me personally, it was another 10-dime play, of which I've won 9 out of 13 over the past month, and it capped a great betting week where I went 6-1. They were all 10-dime or 15-dime releases. They only lost by one single point. But back to the story, so I'm sitting there. Craig Davis had Butler. Derek Mancini had Penn. I'm going, I think Butler's the lock here, guys. So that's why I made you the offer to get Craig Davis last night. You took advantage of it. You won. Craig's record, I mean, he had a little bit of a dry spell. End of last week, or I'm sure say the beginning of last week before the tournament started. But still, just a phenomenal run now. I think he had a 40-dime play on Xavier over Notre Dame on Saturday night, back-to-back 50-dime winners on Saturday and Sunday, and then, of course, the 30-dime winner yesterday. So, bottom line, since February 1st, $10 bettors have won $5,965 following Craig's advice. Over the past 27 days, just a day shy of 4 weeks, that same $10 bettor has won $4,455. Here's something for you. I'll make available to you today. If you're interested in making a long-term purchase with Craig, use this coupon code 100 Davis. 100 Davis. 100 Davis, no space between the number or the name. 100 Davis. 100 and Davis, his last name. That is good to get you $100 off any purchase of a 30-day or longer package from Craig Davis. If you want to make a long-term commitment to the guy who's been winning, for example, his 30-day package is $399. Take $100 off right there. His 60-day package is $679. Take $100 off. If you happen to be already currently involved with a package with Craig Davis, guys, you can use this coupon, and extend your service further. The extra days, if you buy another 30 days, will just be added to your current expiration date, extending your current package, and you'll get the $100 off. And remember, you also get that instant rebate of $50 or more, depending on what type of package you currently are on. So you get the instant rebate, and you get the $100 savings off the coupon. Again, today, it is 100 Davis. 100 Davis will save you $100 off a purchase of Craig Davis 30 days or longer package. Got to talk about Anthony Red as well. Anthony, Wednesday through Friday last week, hit 8 out of 11 25-dime releases. I tell you the good and the bad, guys. Saturday, he took the collar, went 0-3 with 50-dime plays. Bounced right back on Sunday, 60-dime winner, NC State outright. Last night, again, 25-dime winner, Illinois State, getting the easy cover against Stanford as the big road dog. Taking care of business last night in a 4-point loss at Maples Pavilion, Palo Alto. The bottom line with Anthony. Over the past 62 days, 57 wins, 31 losses, and 2 pushes. A $10 bettor has won $9,197. $9,197. Tonight, 25-dime Grand Slam. 25-dime plays on Rice and Oakland, UMass Drexel, Oregon, Washington, and NBA, the Bucks and Trailblazers. So he's got 100 dimes of action on the table here tonight. He's won 20 of his last 27 25-dime releases, 9 out of 12 since last Wednesday, in fact. And in college basketball, he's won 16 of his last 25-dime releases, 16 of his last 20 25-dime releases. And he's got 3 in college tonight, 1 in the NBA. I mean, I can't tell you anything more about Anthony Red than that. FYI, if you'd like to save $20 off a single purchase today, whether it's A-Red or Craig or anybody else here on the site, use this coupon code, March 20. March 20. It's today's date, guys. How easy is that? March, M-A-R-C-H, and the number 20, no space between March and 20, and that will save you $20 off a single purchase. As I said, me personally, I don't have anything big tonight, just a little 5-dime dog play in college basketball, but six winning days out of 7 this past betting week. The lone lost by 1 point. You think I'm complaining? Absolutely not. Let's get to your free pick. I'm on a 22-9 run with the free picks over the past 4 weeks. And tonight, guys, I'm going to go with the Lakers. They are laying 3 points tonight on the road at Houston. Main reason I'm going with the Lakers here, well, actually 2 reasons. First, they're coming off a home loss to the Utah Jazz on Sunday, a game in which Kobe Bryant really struggled from the field. I think he was 3 for 20 against Utah in that contest. And for the reason that Houston is just so shorthanded in the backcourt. Now, you remember these 2 teams worked out a trade. Derek Fisher going for Jordan Hill, basically, for the Rockets-Lakers prior to the trade deadline last Thursday. Well, Fisher then had bought out his contract. He probably, this for irony, he's probably going to sign with the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are probably going to be the one team, if the Lakers do advance in the Western Conference playoffs, that will give them the most trouble. And wouldn't it be ironic if Fisher comes back to put a dagger in their heart, working off the bench for turnover play Russell Westbrook. But anyway, so they didn't get Fisher. Kyle Lowry's out. Kevin Martin, their leading scorer, is doubtful. He's missed the last 4 games already. So again, Houston is shorthanded in the backcourt. Now, the Lakers made a couple key acquisitions prior to the trade deadline, and it's definitely helped with their offense. They had they've won 3 straight on the road, beating Minnesota, Memphis, and New Orleans, putting 105, 116, and 107 points on the board. They scored 99 in the home loss to the Jazz on Sunday, and that was despite Kobe shooting 3 for 20 for the field. Remember, Prior to the trade deadline, the Lakers had really been in an offensive funk. They've been averaging only 95.1 points per game. They've won 5 in a row, 10 of their last 13 overall. They hammered the Rockets at home earlier this season. Rockets coming off a 99-86 loss on Sunday, lost to the Clippers in LA on Saturday. I just think this is a good space, a good place to take the Lakers in this one. The Rockets have failed to cover 9 of their last 12 games. They're giving up over 104 points an outing in their last 11 games. So even though the Lakers are 2-7, ATS is a road favorite, I would take a shot on LA as your free pick. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Wednesday.